So we just want to welcome everyone, first of all, for coming to our webinar today. We're diving into all things at Creator Co and our new Google Analytics integration, which we're very excited about. My name is Sinead. I'm part of our product marketing team here at Creator Co. And we're also joined by Yulia, who's from Gen 3 Marketing Agency. Yulia has done a lot of work helping us test this feature and test all things Creator Co on our platform. So she's kind of been able to provide some invaluable feedback to us. So we're delighted to have her here on the call with us today. So a quick run through of kind of what we're going to cover. I'll do a quick intro just about Creator Co, what we're going to do here. I want to take you guys through our strategic approach to our product and how we kind of come up with these new features and what's the thought process behind them. And then we're going to dive into the main event, which is Google Analytics. I'll kind of take you through some of the highlights. And then I want to bring you guys to the dashboard and give you a quick run through of how quick the integration is to set up. I think when people hear Google Analytics, it can be a little bit daunting. So it's a really quick process. So excited to kind of share with you guys from that. And then we're going to invite Yulia to kind of give her thoughts on the feature and kind of her experience with it so far. And then we'll jump into some questions. Amazing. So here at Creator Co, we are an all-in-one influencer marketing platform. We're recognized an industry leader. We just got our Momentum Leader badge in the summer reports from G2, which is amazing. We work with a range of brands from kind of big and small, which is great. And we also have some really cool partnerships with commerce and affiliate technologies. So Shopify, Rakuten, Awin, and more recently TikTok Shop, which is super exciting. So it's a really cool space for us to be in. We have an influencer community of just over 240,000, which is amazing. So creators located all over the world already signed up to our site. So you can see here, we've been fortunate to work with some amazing brands, like some of those logos there. Obviously, we have Gen 3 and all of their brands that they work with, but the likes of Best Buy and everything as well. So yeah, that's just a quick intro to Creator Co and kind of what we do here. So this then is our kind of strategic approach. So when we come up with new features in our roadmap, these are the four kind of areas that we take into consideration. So discover and recruit, this is super important to us. We have the largest database of influencers that you can search. So we can search 250 million influencers from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Next then is activate and manage. So features to help you get your campaigns live faster and better manage your creators. So things like bulk chat messaging, automatic messages, in-platform sequencing for your emails, which is super important because we want to make sure you're kind of getting things done as quick as possible. And then next is measure and report, which our Google Analytics integration does kind of fall under here, just capturing the data and the performance of all of your influencer marketing campaigns. And then lastly, optimize and scale. So we want to make sure that you can take all of your influencer marketing efforts to the next level and kind of continue to scale up and be leveling up constantly. So that brings us to Google Analytics, which is what we are all here today. Influencer marketing is notoriously difficult to kind of measure ROI sometimes. Not every single consumer is clicking through an affiliate link or using coupon codes on offers. So this is just a stat from Influencer Marketing Hub, where only 22% of brands are actually measuring ROI with from their campaigns with conversions and sales. So I think that's why this integration is really important, because we're providing our brands with more information to be able to see the impacts of their campaigns and kind of seeing what they're correlating to. So I have three kind of main highlights I want to walk everyone through when it comes to this new integration, and then we'll jump into the dashboard and you get to see it live in person. So firstly is conversion tracking. Like we just mentioned, not a lot of brands are actually tracking conversions when it comes to ROI. And although from this integration, we can't attribute every single conversion that's going to be pulled in from your Google Analytics, it's giving you more information. You can kind of correlate the information. So if the conversion that's important to you to track is signups, or is it sales or clicks, whatever you previously have built in on your Google Analytics gets pulled in directly into our dashboard. So everything is tracked all in one place for really kind of seamless workflow. So yeah, all custom conversions. And then this next point, so from influencer marketing, reach, views, all of those kind of top of funnel metrics you're getting from your influencer marketing campaigns, and you can see all that in the dashboard. But now when you're pulling in this information, you're kind of moving further down the funnel and you're seeing things like add to cart, abandon cart, add payment information. So you're kind of getting a more fully rounded picture of your customer funnel by having these integrations pulled in, or this conversions pulled in. And then lastly, it's completely customizable. At Creator Co, we work with a ton of different brands from different varieties and industries. And I think that What's important here is that you can track whatever is important to you. You're going to view your data your way. So at Creator Co, we are not an e-commerce brand. We don't sell products. We are more concerned about influencer signups and people connecting their socials to our platform. So they're things that we can track because we have those already built into our Google Analytics. So it's completely customizable for each brand and each person that's using it, which is amazing. So with Creator Co right now, we are tracking all your social metrics from your campaigns and your affiliate metrics, and now we're including Google Analytics. So you're getting a completely streamlining your workflow, and all of your information is centralized into one area, which is it's great. We're all about having an easier life and having everything in the one place. So that's just kind of a brief overview of the feature itself. I really want to take you guys to the actual dashboard now and show you how really quick it is to set up the whole integration. It's not a, as I said, it's not the huge undertaking that it kind of seems, but you might think it is. So when you get to the Google Analytics dashboard or the Creator Co dashboard, you're going to get to your welcome screen and you can scroll down here to your account settings. And once you come in here, there is a nice little connect button down the end that will bring you to the step-by-step instructions. As I said, it's super easy. So you're going to click this Google's API Quick Start, and it's going to open a new tab for you. And then you are going to click Enable the Google Analytics Data API. I think it's really important to note as well, for you to set up this integration, you have to be an admin on your Google Analytics account. So I'm an admin on the Creator Co account, whereas if Yulia was connecting for either Gen3 or her brands, she would need to be an admin on their account. So I'm going to click Next here. It's actually quite, if you rename this with a space or any kind of asterisk, it sometimes can give you some errors. So it's nice to just go straight in, call it Quick Start. It may take a couple of minutes to actually download. And of course, when you're sharing your screen and doing these things, it's never as easy as we want it to. Of course, I'm getting an error. So when you actually click Enable the Google Data Analytics API, it's going to download a document for you. And I actually already have it previously downloaded in case this would have happened to us. So I'm going to click Upload JSON file here. And you can't see this now what I'm sharing, but I'm just uploading the file that we downloaded. And then we need our Google Analytics property ID. So we're going to go into our Google Analytics admin settings. And we are going to go to property details, and we're just going to copy and paste our property ID, which is here. So I'm going to copy this, go back to the Creator Co dashboard, and we're just going to copy and paste it in here under the ID number, and then click Next Step. So this is going to give us this very long-winded, this is an email address, believe it or not. So we're going to copy this and then head back to our Google Analytics, and we're going to create a user with this. So we're going to go to Property Access Management, click the plus sign, add users, and then just copy and paste that in, and then select viewer as the role. And then when we click add, we're just going to go straight back to the Creator dashboard and click verify my integration. So that's the important part of why you need to be an admin, because you won't have access to create users in your account. So you're going to click verify my integration, and you're going to get a big green tick because it's all going to have gone swimmingly. And then after a day, it takes about 24 hours for all of your information to fully pull in. You will be able to see what the widget will look like when it is populated with all of your information.
It usually works faster, I promise.
I know these things are.
Once you start sharing screen, it's just.
Oh, the internet likes to make a show of you.
No other way, no.
God. I'll give this another second and then I can move on if needs be, or I can just go to another dashboard maybe and show you guys what it looks like. I'll just take you to another dashboard. Okay, let's not sit and look at that loading anymore. So I'm going to actually go back in here and just present and just show you the widget kind of here. So if you see here, we've lots of different lines. This black line is the number of posts that you're getting in a certain time period. So we have set this up for like an all-time view. So you can see here in September, we had 12 posts, and then I dipped again in October, and then it kind of rose again in December. So this black line is the number of posts that you're getting in a month. And then all of these other lines so this blue line is events, and the event that we're tracking here is view item. So that's a custom event that this person has built into their own Google Analytics, which then got pulled into our dashboard. And then we have traffic and then conversions as the other metrics that we're pulling in. So now you can see that the kind of peaks and valleys in those in this graph can kind of correlate, and you can kind of draw some comparisons with the number of posts you've had in a month. So you can see we kind of didn't have a lot of posts in the kind of October and November area, but then back up in December when we kind of had more posts coming in for our campaigns, you can see things start to shoot up. And like I said earlier, you have tons of marketing activities happening in a company. You can attribute all of this in this traffic or conversions to your influence marketing posts, but at least you're able to compare the data and see, right, well, when we are getting more posts in, we do see a lift in what's happening. And then taking into account everything else that's happening, you get a lot more information, which is great. At the top of the graph here, then you can see like total opt-ins, total activated, average following. So these are all the information that's being pulled from your actual campaigns itself. And then down here on the graph is the actual Google Analytics information that's being pulled in. So if I was able to show you this on the dashboard, I'd be able to show you all the different ways you can customize it. You can select for certain campaigns. You can put different time periods in. You can have the time period to be much shorter. So right now we're kind of looking at an all time from May 2023 to July 2024. Whereas we could put this in for maybe a month-long period or even maybe 2 weeks. And then you can kind of see that, right, well, we had this girl, Julia, post on the 8th of August, and that actually we saw a huge spike in traffic. So is she an influencer that we want to kind of invest in more? So it's just it's arming you with more information, which I think is really important, because influencer marketing can be kind of hard to nail down. Like not everyone is using affiliate links, or people love to delete the tracking UTMs off links. We know what everyone's like. So it's nice to kind of be armed with more information. Perfect. So I'm now going to pass you over to Yulia, and I want her to kind of give her experience with working with the Google Analytics integration. Yulia is also quite new to it because we only launched this last month. So yeah, I'd love to pass over to you, Yulia, and hear what you are thinking.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me today. I'm excited to dive into a topic that's been on the minds of many, if not all of our clients, how we can better measure and attribute the impact of influencer marketing. Influencer marketing has certainly come a long way. What started as a niche strategy is now a core component of many brand campaigns. But as powerful as influencer marketing is for driving brand awareness and engagement, it's also been very difficult to measure its input into the revenue. And unlike other digital marketing channels like paid search or email marketing, where return on investment can be tracked down to the penny, influencer marketing has been more of an art than a science. And I'm sure we've all struggled to attribute sales to the right source and understand how influencer content impacts the sales cycle. What brands are looking for is clear, actionable insights that connect influencer activities to real business outcomes. And of course, likes, shares, views are useful, but they don't tell us a full picture. What really matters is understanding influencer content drives meaningful actions like website and visits and sales. So Creator.co's integration with GA4 changes the game and actually allows us to correlate spikes in traffic and sales with specific social media posts. This correlation gives us a strong basis to assume that these increases were influenced by creator content, even if other factors are at play. Now we're able to analyze data holistically. And first, for most of our clients, we utilize affiliate links to track sales from influencer content. But since most of consumers tend to visit a brand's website directly and rather than clicking through affiliate links, which are often hidden in the bios, we use a secondary tracking method. We assign unique promo codes to each creator to measure the impact of the influencer promotions. And lastly, we leverage our Creator.co's analytic dashboard for both upper funnel metrics analysis and now to correlate influencer posts with site traffic and conversions. So this approach enables a more accurate attribution and identification of top performing content and influencers. Now, I do want to acknowledge that data analysis can be complex and many factors are at play when reading the data: sales, promotion, seasonality, and other marketing efforts, just to name a few. However, despite these variables, we found that creators' integration with Google Analytics allows us to correlate the influencer posts with those significant spikes in traffic and sales. In addition, with real-time data from GA4 in Creators Dashboard, we can make informed adjustments through our campaigns, ensuring that we're always maximizing impact. For instance, if traffic is high but conversions are low, we can implement changes like introducing a flash sale or adjusting the messaging to increase sales within hours, helping the client maximize their ROI. So, and I have to say, overall, analyzing content performance is a crucial step in driving better results. It helps us to figure out what really resonates with the brand's target audience. First of all, the data can help us identify which type of creator content drives the most engagement to the brand's website. And as an example, we identified that static images drove better results for one of our clients, and we shifted the focus of the campaign to Instagram carousel instead of Instagram Reel to deliver better results. And second, analyzing content performance helps us identify which influencers create high-performing content and which audiences they resonate with, leading to more effective collaborations. And lastly, by analyzing content performance across different channels and platforms, we can optimize our clients' content distribution strategies for maximum reach and impact. And I'm sure as we move forward, we can expect more precise attribution models and improved analytics capabilities. But as of right now, with Creator.co's integration with GA4, brands can optimize the influencer partnerships for maximum ROI and refine the marketing strategies to drive higher sales and meaningful customer engagement. It was a lot, but in conclusion, I encourage you to start exploring how you can integrate your influencer marketing efforts with Google Analytics through Creator.co. It's a powerful way to gain deeper insights, optimize your campaigns, and ultimately drive better results.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Yulia. I think it's so valuable to hear from someone who's kind of using this every single day. And obviously you are managing quite a few accounts over at Gen3. So it's great to have your insight on that. So thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me.